Cash is king. Every Skyblock player knows that without money, you cannot progress in the game. In Hypixel Skyblock, a new update has just been released. It is the 0.16.1 Spider's End QOL update. With the new update comes along an effective money-making method. With the Arachne boss being nerfed to the ground, it has never been easier to eliminate Arachne. Due to this nerf, we can take advantage of one of Arachne's drops, the Soul String. Before I get into the method, let's understand how the Arachne boss works. There are two types of the Arachne boss, the weaker version and the ever so slightly stronger version. The boss we're looking for is the stronger version of the boss, which can only be summoned by Arachne crystals. For this method to work, make sure you are not the one summoning Arachne, as summoning Arachne takes a lot of money and you won't be making as much profit. But don't worry though, finding a lobby where people are doing these Arachne bosses are very common, as the new update just got released a few days ago. Arachne has 3 stages. Stage 1 is when she just spawns from her dark orb that's floating and drops down to attack her prey. Stage 2 is when she gets below half health and splits into a ton of tiny spiders. After exterminating all the pests, she will reform together again. After reaching below 20% of her health, she will split off into a lot more tiny spiders. Once you exterminate the tiny spiders, she is vulnerable and in her last stage. Once you defeat her, she'll drop all of her items. The amount of items she drops is based on your placement on the leaderboard. Our goal is at least top 5. The damage that is counted towards her is also included in the tiny spiders, also known as Arachne's Brood. Take note that Arachne has a damage cap of 5,000 and only has 100,000 HP. That means our best way of getting onto the leaderboard is by damaging Arachne's Brood. Sounds simple, right? Let me show you a clip of a typical Arachne fight. Yeah, not so simple when there's 5 trillion people in the same lobby. But luckily for you, I used my big brain and figured out a solution to the problem immediately. It consists of 4 variables: the weapon, the pet, the armor, and, most importantly, the mod. The weapon and the pet are pretty straightforward. With a strong cleaver, like my hyper cleaver, it allows me to hit all of them by just hitting one, Arachne's Brood. Make sure your cleaver has Bane of Arthropods, for obvious reasons. Also make sure your cleaver has knockback, so that whenever you hit Arachne, you'll hit her away from everybody else, confusing everyone but you. Any rarity of the Bow Pet also follows the same principle, with the Fire Whip ability being able to hit all of the Arachne's Brood without aiming at all. If you didn't know, there's a bug with the Crimson Armor that whenever you hit one mob, it has a chance to double hit. That double hit from the Crimson Chestplate actually deals splash damage, which allows you to deal more damage to the Arachne's Brood, acting just like a cleave. So far, all that is required is a strong cleaver, a crimson piece of armor, and a bow pet. But all of this doesn't really matter if you do not have this mod installed. As you all know, mods are what makes each Hypixel Skyblock player's experience unique. But if you do not have the Select Render Player mod, then you are truly missing out on the opportunities the mod offers. It turns a packed lobby from this to that with a press of a button. It basically allows you to turn a crowded Arachne boss fight to a literal 1v1 between you and Arachne. And don't worry, the mod is completely safe, as I have not seen any incidents of anyone getting banned or kicked from the server for using this mod. The mod link will be down in the description below, and the default keybind to toggle on or off the mod is V. Being able to place top 5 consistently allows you to get the best drops, which makes you the most money. But now, you may be wondering, what makes Soul String such a profitable drop? By placing top 5, Arachne will drop 30 to 32 Soul String. Each Soul String sells for 5,000 coins. While taking into consideration that each Arachne can be completed within 1 minute.
No, that's a lot of
money.
Now, I'm gonna see how much money I can make from Arachne in 30 minutes.
Eventually.
So inside these chests are all of the loot I've gotten from Arachne in 30 minutes of grinding. Now let's take the Soul String and sell it to the NPC. there you have it. In a span of 30 minutes, I made 3.4 million coins by selling the soul string. And if I also count the total amount of coins I got from selling the armor and the swords, I made 3.5 million coins. Multiplying that by 2 to get to an hour, I would have made 7 million coins. If you're the one summoning Arachne, it would cost about 150,000 coins in resources to get the Arachne crystal, but in return, you would get 220,000 coins back when selling the soul string, amounting to a total of 70,000 profit every boss. If you summon them consistently, that would amount to a total of 4.2 million coins every hour. That's not bad, but that's not as much profit as the 7 million coins an hour method. That doesn't require placing a crystal. Make sure to use this method as soon as possible, as the hype for the new update will soon run out, and you won't see that much people placing Arachne crystals in lobbies anymore. Anyway guys, that's it for the video. Thank you so much for all the support. Today we hit 300 subscribers, and I'm astonished how fast this channel has grown in a week. I have some crazy videos planned in the future, and I'm excited to see where it will take us. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you have any questions, just join my Discord in the description below. I'll always be there to help. As always, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button if you found this video helpful, and I'll see you guys in the next one.